Hello friends. So I had an issue with the other with the other link. I've created another one. Let me just share it on my WhatsApp. And in case you are just in case you know the name of the channel, you can just go to YouTube and search for my name, Honey on Life, Harriet. You'll still be able to see that I'm live streaming and you can join in. But let me just share quickly for those who who will be fine. So you're very welcome. You are very welcome to my channel. I'm grateful that you've logged in. I'm grateful that you are here. Yes, thank you for logging in. Thank you for taking off your time. I understand it's a Saturday. You would be chilling. You'd be out with your friends, with family. You'd be watching a movie right now, or eating, or making lunch. But you've chosen to come to my channel and have a moment with me as we answer questions that I got from you people, my friends, viewers, subscribers. Yeah, most people inbox me on WhatsApp really. Yeah, I didn't get any question coming through the email, but the email is harmyonlife, the name of the channel, at gmail.com. Yeah, so feel free to contact me anytime if you have a topic in mind that you'd like to be discussed on the channel. Yeah, I'll be very grateful. I'm at your service. I am at your service. So yeah, let's get right into it. Let me first see how many people are on, and we can get into it. Uh, yes, the person who is on right now, please say something in the comment section so that I welcome you. Yeah, say something in the comment section. Otherwise, you are very welcome. We are going to start right now. We are going to start. Say something in the comment section. I am sorry that my phone is not agreeing with me. I rotated it as it requires me to, but it's not agreeing. Anyway, so let me just go right into it because we are ending at 2 p.m. That's the time I set. So I have one question here that goes, I am a born again Christian, but most of the people that approach me for a relationship are either Muslims, already in a relationship, or younger than me. What could be the problem? My take on this question is that there is no problem because people are free to approach who they like. Whom, if someone sees you and they like what they see, they are free to approach you, irrespective of whether you are young or old, or people are free to do that, right? But that would be a problem if someone who is approaching you is, for example, already in a relationship. There is a problem because if someone is in a relationship, they should commit to that person they are dating or seeing at that time. That is the only problem in this question that I see. Otherwise, there's no problem someone approaching you, but the problem would be if maybe you bend or change your values just to fit in the person who has approached you. For example, if you are older than a guy, I have a feeling this I have a feeling this is definitely a question from a lady. So if someone approaches you and they are a guy, and the guy, yeah, if a guy approaches you and he's younger than you, uh, depending on what you want, if you're okay with dating guys who are younger than you might go ahead and date them. It is okay. But if someone approaches you and they are dating and you get to know that they are in a relationship, please run for your life. Do not be the cause for someone's breakup. Do not break someone's heart. Do not be in that mambo jumbo. Do not be in that kavuyo, chaos, of breaking someone's heart. So if you're a born again Christian and a Muslim approaches you, definitely there you cannot date that person. Because the question is, I am a born again Christian, but most of the people that approach me are either dating someone or seeing they are dating someone, they are Muslim, or they are younger than you. There is no problem. There's no problem with you. You are very fine. It's very normal that people you do not want or want to attract are the ones coming to you. They're the ones approaching you. There's no problem or harm in that. It is well. The right time will come. So do not give up. Do not feel like, no, everyone who's approaching me is wrong for me. I do not want them. I'm not interested in them. And so you end up giving on relationships. No, the right person will come at the right time. And we can never know the right time by them. You can be in a shopping mall, for example, and meet your Mr. Right. You never know where you meet that person that you really want to be with. Yeah, you can never know. Yeah, so do not give up. Do not feel bad that right now the people coming to you are all wrong for you. Yeah, do not worry. God got your back. The other question I have is, should religion be key in a relationship when the man has all I want? Again, this is a lady, but whichever gender it is, if there's someone you like or love and they are from a different religion, yeah, it states religion. Should religion be key? My take is yes, religion is very key. Because how will a family grow spiritually if you are from different religions, you have different beliefs, you have different values and thoughts, It is very important you belong to the same religion, and even maybe more important that you go to the same place of worship. Yeah, it is quite important, because how are you going to raise your children? What values will you instill in them? What beliefs, what spiritual nurturing will you give these children if you belong to different religions? If you go to very different churches, diverse churches, like what they preach is just different. What are you going to raise these children? Because the Bible says, train up a child in the way they should go, and when they grow up, they will not depart from it. So if you go to different churches, how will your children be grounded spiritually? For example, since I'm from Anglican faith, I'll talk about Sunday school. So if you want to marry someone who is from a different religion, and maybe they do not have Sunday school, uh, how, the children will be divided. Will you choose to go with the children this Sunday, and the next Sunday your spouse goes with them to their place of worship? It's very, very important. To answer a question, it is so important that, it is very important that you go to the same church or place of worship. It is very important for the sake of your children. Yeah, because now for you already grown up, you can make your decisions, spiritual decisions, things partaking life and all, pertaining life and all, but the children, they matter. We don't want you do trust me, you do not want to raise up children who are so confused. They ask you, but mommy, you believe in this, but mommy, you say this, and daddy said this. It will be confused. It will be too much work for you. So make it easy for yourself and get into marriage with someone who you have the same beliefs, someone whom you go to the same church with, if I may say. Okay, let me see if there are other people too. Let me. Yeah, I'm just looking at other people who have joined in. Please make your comments put your comments or post post your question in the comment section below. Post your question in the comment section, and I get to know that you are there, and I answer your question. Yeah, so just a moment. I'm just inboxing a friend here who wants to know about the link. Yeah, the old link had an issue. I think next time I'll just, post the link and right away go live, because it seems creating a link before is just giving me a hard time. So that's what I'll do for the next live session. Yeah, so the second person who's coming, you're very welcome. Just type something in the comment section so that I welcome you. So this person is saying, I'm going to the third question. Yeah, this person is saying, what should I do if I have a crush on another man when I am in a relationship? What should I do? Well, first of all, you should know that it's very okay. It's very normal to have a crush. Yeah, it's natural. It's human in us. It's normal to have a crush. You are very normal. There's no problem. There's no. Do not fear that happening to you. Actually, you remind me of the way I used to handle crushes. I'm married, and so maybe personally, okay, I'll share my experience right now. I've not had any crush since I got married. I don't know why. Maybe it's because now I'm focusing on, my husband. So I don't know. Maybe my time and attention is not everywhere. It's focused. Yeah, it's not divided. But what I used to do when I got a crush, I would pray about it. You guys, me, I just believe in prayer. I'm born again Christian. I would pray about it and be like, God, just please take away these feelings, take away these thoughts. Help me not to meet this person. Like I would make that kind of prayer, like God just come through for me. Because I mean, if you're a lady, it is very hard for you to approach someone and tell them, you have a crush on them. It is very hard. So what I would do personally, I would pray about it. But maybe what I can say about this situation here, you're already in a relationship. Please, if you have a crush on someone and you are dating someone else, by all means try to avoid this person you have a crush on. Try to avoid them. If you know maybe you are in the same class, sit very far where you can't see their face. Try to avoid them, try talking to them, try any contact with them. But also, what I've heard before is if you get to know this person, let's say you just pretend to be friends with them and you get to know them, you might actually discover or realize some things about them that you do not like. And you wonder, like, in the first place, why did I have a crush on this person? Like, there's nothing much that is attractive uh, on them. I'm not meaning physically, but character, how they treat people, their way of life, maybe their speech. So, if you have a crush on someone and you're already in another relationship, please stay away from this person. By all means, do not contact them, do not avoid meeting them. But also, the other thing we could do is, just get to know them. You might realize that there's nothing big, there's nothing much in there. Yeah. Uh, if the person you are dating or seeing is okay and uh, is a flexible person, or you know how they react to uh, certain discussions, you're free to tell them. You can still tell them, open open up to them. I don't know how they take it, yeah, but you have to gauge and be sure that the person you're dating will not judge you or think otherwise. Will not think maybe you've gone far with this person that you just have a crush on. But the truth is, crushes come and go, they die, but they are very normal. I'm thinking there are married people who still have crushes, who get crushes once in a while, but they fade away. They fade away. Just don't put your attention to that person. Don't think about them. Don't, you know, just keep yourself busy. Keep your mind busy. Just you will get through with it. You will get over it. But it's very normal. Yes, you're welcome. That person who has just joined us. Please type in the comment section so that I know who it is. Yes, otherwise we're moving to our fourth question. Please type your questions in the comment section. Type your questions so that when I'm done with this, I can answer you. So this person is asking, this is quite a sensitive one. At what point in a relationship should one tell their partner about personal or sensitive issues like an illness? At the beginning, before they go very far, so that at the beginning, before they go very far, so that you find out whether he or she wants to stay with you, whether you're done with dating and he's seriously asking to marry you. At what point? My take is you should open up about sensitive issues when you are sure this person is very much interested, is very committed, is showing serious interest in you. Otherwise, if you tell a person maybe 3 months into a relationship, how many people will you date and tell? that early. Like your issues will be all over the place, if I may say. So my thinking is, do not tell the person when it is still early. Tell them when you see that the relationship is serious, but do not get into marriage when you have a do not get into marriage when you have a secret. Do not keep secrets from each other until the wedding day. So you gauge properly the best time to the person, but not when the relationship is still young. Definitely, when you are very serious with each other, would be personally a time I would tell this person uh, an issue about me, like an illness, because when you are serious enough with this person, you can actually expect, you can have sort of an answer that you expect to get from them. You can easily tell that this person will feel like this, they will be like this, they will react like this. You might have an idea once a relationship is gone far and is very serious. But do not get into marriage with a secret. Secrets break marriages, seriously. They bring a lot of issues. Yes. Yes. The other question. The question is, oh, dear Lord, taking this device is becoming harder and harder. Yeah. I've tried rotating this device many times. I've tried rotating this phone a number of times now. It's really becoming difficult because, like now, really, where I have reached it. Well, yeah. So let me just go to the next question. Forgive me, friends. First time things. This is the second time though, but yeah, I'm still getting there. So we are going to our next question. This is an interesting one, but it happens a lot indeed. Why is it that most girls of why is it that most girls that are so principled or careful to find the right person usually find themselves alone or with wrong people who end up either using them or dump them or mishandle them? Yeah, this can happen. I mean, it happens a number of times, yeah, but I do not think that well, this is a serious question. It needs a real professional counselor. I'm getting there though. I'm getting there. But let me skip it for now. I'll answer it later. Let me just go to, why is it very difficult for girls to approach the boy whom they have a crush on? Uh, the reason why it is difficult, and I think this is the only reason probably, is because ladies or women are not meant to take the first step. Yeah, men are the ones to hunt. They are the ones to take the first step, to take the first lead. I can't come out honestly and tell you. A few times ladies do that. I've done it once. Yeah, but I'll never do it again. Yeah, that was when I was still single. But it is very difficult here for ladies to approach a guy because I mean, you're a lady, right? So let the guy be the one to do that. The guys are the ones that first see, observe, approach, watch you for weeks, for months, and then they come out and say, I've been seeing you for maybe 8 months now. I've been observing you, I've been watching you. I like you. I like how you talk. I like how you relate with people. I like how you do things. I just like your character. So definitely, it's the guy to do that. It's very hard for ladies to approach guys when they have a crush on them. Yeah, it's just that difficult. I mean, how do you start? Be like, yo, dude, man, I like a beard. Man, you look good. Like, what do you say? It's not easy. It's not easy. So bear with us if we can't be the ones to approach you that we have a crush on you. But some ladies, bold ladies, do it, and you find the relationship actually works and thrives. Yeah, so it really depends. It all depends. Oh yes, so many Christian marriages breaking, yet we are the light of the world and ought to be exemplary and different. Interesting. Yes, marriages break for many reasons, not just Christian marriages. Quite many reasons. Reasons like communication. Communication alone can break a marriage. But the most common reasons, I'll just put it right there: unfaithfulness, and maybe domestic violence. You find your partner is beating you up. Interestingly, men die in silence. Domestic violence is both ways, female and male, but the men die in silence while the ladies come out and yeah, they have people speaking for them, and all that. People support women more. I don't know why, but yeah, Christian marriages for a fact are breaking left, right, center, and their main reasons, yeah, unfaithfulness. I think unfaithfulness and domestic violence are maybe the leading cause. We know many people have died because they've been battered by their spouse, by their loved one, and they've lost their lives. Yeah, that has happened many times, but there are quite many reasons. The only solution would be building on a strong and firm foundation. I am a born again Christian, and so I believe in what the Bible says about marriage and who the foundation of marriage is, and that is God and His Word. I believe that if you build your marriage on a firm foundation of Jesus Christ and His beliefs and His Word, and you depend on Him, your hope is in Him, if Jesus Christ is at the center of your marriage, I believe it wouldn't be that hard. Marriage is a beautiful thing. It's a lot of work, yeah. It's hard work. It's a beautiful thing, though. So it depends how much you put in. Uh, so with the investment you put in, what you get out. What you reap is what you sow. So the Bible says. So yeah, marriages are breaking, but we shouldn't feel bad. No, we should feel bad. We should definitely feel bad. What I'm trying to say is we shouldn't be discouraged. Yeah, do not be discouraged. Whether you're still single, whether you're married, do not be discouraged that marriages are failing left, right, center. Just pray about it. Yeah, pray for marriage to work, your own marriage. Pray for your relationship to work. Pray for those people's marriages to be built, to be reborn, to be worked upon. Yeah, there's nothing that is too hard for God. And God is definitely so passionate about marriage. And I believe that surely if you go to Him in prayer for a certain pastor, for a certain so and so, at His time, He will do it. But of course, there's also something else that maybe we don't do it a lot. We don't do a lot of counseling in Uganda. We do not really, few people approach counselors. But I'm sure there are quite many counselors, including pastors, reverends. There are many who can do marriage counseling. So instead of your marriage breaking, instead of it, instead of you getting red flags 1 month down the road, 3 years down the road, and you wait until 15, 20 years and you give up when it is that late, please let's learn to approach counselors. Let's learn to seek for help. First, go to God. Yeah, definitely. First, go to God. Sort your issues, try to sort issues between you and your spouse if you're still both interested in marriage, and then you can seek counseling, marriage counseling. It is very, very important to work hard towards making marriage work, to work toward making marriage successful. Yes. Yes, Nixon, you're very welcome. I'm seeing you typing. Wow, man, it's hot here. Moses, honey, you're welcome. Yeah, my number one fan is watching. Nixon, prepare your question. So let me now answer the third last question. Long distance relationships are normal, but they tend to break in so many instances. What could be the secrets that some few thrive? What could be the secrets that some few that thrive use to keep it going? Yeah, long distance relationships and marriages are work. They are a lot of work. I mean, they are a lot of work, but there are many things that we can do. And thank God to technology. You can do video calling, use WhatsApp, Zoom, whatever it is. You can do video calling. You can, check up on your partner, on your person, boyfriend or girlfriend, wife or husband. Check up on them. a phone call, be in close contact, know what's going on with their life, know what the day is like, on the other end. I'll call up someone. My husband always calls me and asks, what's going on today? What are you going to what to do? What are you up to? Maybe I have a meeting, maybe there's nothing much, maybe I have something to sort. I may not tell him all because this is work. I don't have to speak in deep conversations and tell everything, but check up on your person, get to know what they're doing, what they're up to, what their plan for the weekend is, especially if you're not going to meet them. But try by all means to meet each other physically. You can meet halfway, if you're still single, you don't have any children or any maid or any house to live. Okay. You don't have a lot of responsibilities and budgeting and planning to do around that. So you can agree and plan to meet maybe once a month or twice or thrice. You can meet every weekend, depends on the distance between you two. So my take on long distance relationships and marriage, it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. Sometimes you miss the person and you just have no idea what to do about it. Yeah, I saw something on WhatsApp and they were talking about us when long distance relationships and marriages. That our chorus is, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. And the stanza is, I wish I could see, I wish you were here. So there are a lot of work because you don't have, for the marriage, you don't have someone to go to in the evening, after a long day's work and tell them how you feel, how your day was. And of course, it's not easy to express yourself on the phone. Yeah, it's not. But again, video calls and video calls are a good way to go. Meeting up physically, occasionally as much as you can, maybe every weekend or every fortnight, once a month, any way you can handle it. Surely you can make it work. Just make sure you are in close contact on a daily. You know what the person is going through, how they're feeling, how work is, how school is. Yeah, you can make it work, I believe. There are many ways to go around it. So a few of those secrets maybe, yeah. Oh, the other secret maybe, which is very important, is knowing someone's love language. It's very, very important. If you know someone's love language and you meet that one weekend or after 2 weeks, you can always make sure if it is quality time, spend quality time with them, undivided attention, put the gadgets away, spend time with them. If it is a gift, give them a gift. You're meeting after a week or 2 or 3 or a month. So keep the relationship going, keep the attraction, the feelings, just be there for the person. Yeah, messages, of course, text messages, WhatsApp, yeah, social media is here for us as well. It helps us. Oh, attend events together whenever you can. If it is something you have in common, attend those events together. That way you're spending time together, you're laughing off, you are just having time together. Go on dates. It's very important now. It is more even important for those who are in long distance relationships to have dates as often as possible. Anytime you meet, every time you meet, plan to have dates. The second last question is it really a must to go for premarital counseling? My take on this, since I'm married, is it is a must. It is very, very important. It will be very helpful for you. Actually, counselors say we were under premarital counseling for like 2 months, and honestly, 2 months was not enough. Counselors say you should have premarital counseling for like 6 months prior to the function, to the dates you set. Even if it goes for a year, it is very okay. Premarital counseling opens your eyes to many things you hadn't thought of, to many things you hadn't asked each other, to many things you do not know about the other person. It is very important. I would say it is a must. It's better to know some things before you get married, and you get to know such things through going for premarital counseling. So my answer is simple there, but I'm planning to host a counselor soon, a counseling psychologist, marriage counselor. Yes, marriage counselor soon. Those are my kind of people now. That is where I am heading. So yeah, I'm planning to host her soon. I hope she will hint very well on this kind of topic so that you really see the need for that. But it is very important to help you discover and realize things that you hadn't, thought about. So let me leave the other kind of difficult question for later. Let me see if there's any question for me on the live chat. Next one. Next one, do you have any question? Yeah. Otherwise, we are finishing up in at 1:37. We are finishing up in like 22 minutes. We're finishing in 22 minutes. Let me see if I have any questions. Otherwise, I'm gonna respond to this one. This question was saying, why is it that most of the girls that are so principled or careful to find the right person usually find themselves alone or with wrong people who end up, misusing them or dump them, using them and dumping them? My take on this is God's timing is the best. Yeah, that is the first thing I must say. God's timing is the best. You never know when you'll meet the right person. You never know how you will meet them. So God's timing is definitely the best. Otherwise, what you've said, of course, happens. Yeah, it does happen. But you shouldn't lower your values, your principles, your morals. You shouldn't lower them just to, go with whoever has approached you. Yeah, sometimes people think age, age pushes people to accept whoever comes, but I would say it's a mistake to do that. Because you see, marriage is not about age. Honestly speaking, it's not about age. Yes, it's a good thing to get married early, to get married in your early years, maybe early 20s or late 20s, early 30s. Yeah, but the time effect, the age effect shouldn't scare us, right? I got married at 28. Yeah, I got married in December 2019. I just made 28. My birthday is in August, yeah. I got married at 28. I must say, of course, marriage pressure is always there, especially among the ladies. Let me talk for myself. When I clocked 25, I thought 25 is, I'm so old. I'm really old and I'm looking at a biological clock. Of course, at 25, you are still, you still have like maybe 20 years, yeah, up to 45 years. You have like 20 years, but yeah, that can't fail to be there. That tension of, man, time is going, no one is coming, no one is approaching me. I'm almost 30. But even if you are 35, honestly speaking, getting married is not about time. It's about the process. It's about the how. It's about being assured. You are sure of what you're getting yourself into. You are sure this is the person you want to be with. So to avoid regrets and mistakes later in marriage, I would rather say take your time, stick by your values and morals. The right person is there. I believe the right person is there. If you're female, there is a guy, there are many men out there who still have those morals and principles, who want to push you into something you do not want to do, something you're not comfortable with. They are there. Yeah, they are there. There are people who are still principled and have good morals, and they are willing to wait. They are taking their time. So just love yourself. Love yourself. Value yourself. Do not kowtow in anyone's poo. Do not lower your standards. To just fit in society. Yeah, the pressure will be there. It's very normal to get, the African setting, it's normal to get that marriage pressure. But do not give up. Uh, do not just go by whoever comes your way. Do not enter into marriage because, of age, because of whichever other reasons. Yeah, do not be pressured into doing something you're not comfortable with, you're not ready for. It's very important because when you're in the marriage, you'll be there alone. You won't go there with your parents, you won't go there with your relatives, no one will be there with you on a daily, day and night, 1 week, 2 weeks, a month. You'll be there alone with your spouse. So it matters who you enter the marriage with. It doesn't matter which age, it doesn't matter the timing. Yeah, what timing is the best? It is perfect. It is perfect. Or maybe the other thing I must say is sometimes, of course, because of age, you might think, okay, you look at people who are married, maybe those who went way before you, maybe they got married at 22, you look at them and you're like, wow, they're happy, they're having the best time of their life. But age doesn't matter. Someone can get married early or before you, and they have a bad marriage. Sorry to say, I hope. Yeah, it's not. I don't wish for that. I don't hope for that. But someone can get married early and they have a bad marriage, and you get married late and you have the best marriage. You have a blissful, beautiful marriage. So it's not about age. Be encouraged. It's not about age. Keep your morals. Keep principled. You get the right person. Surely they'll come. Yeah, so those are the 7 or 8 questions, or the 9 that I got in my inbox, WhatsApp inbox. Now let me just wait for more questions from those who are watching. Yeah, like Nixon. We just hear what you have to say, and then we close this up in 10 minutes. Well, 17:10, yeah, we'll be done. So I'll be hosting, well, it won't be a live session, but I'll host a counseling psychologist to, talk about these things like premarital counseling. What is it? How important? Why is it important anyway? Yeah, we'll definitely talk about this. So just stay tuned. Yeah, stay tuned. We will talk about that. Yeah, so next time I'll just create a link right there and then when I'm going live. What happened shouldn't keep happening. So yeah, friends, if there's no question, I guess we can call it a day, an afternoon. For those that I lost at some point, sorry about that, but I hope I've tried to answer the questions adequately and briefly. Yeah, hope I've answered the questions adequately and briefly and sufficiently for now. Yes, for the two people that were on at first, yeah, sorry I lost you. But yeah, if there's no other question, let me call it off. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being here with me. I am grateful. And next Saturday, we won't have a live session. I will resume. I'll let you know when I resume. Yeah, just keep checking on the channel and watching videos. Since we're talking about relationships and marriage, you might want to watch the one on love alone is not enough reason to marry. Definitely look for that video and watch it. Otherwise, thank you, friends, and see you in the next videos. Bye.